Hello everybody and welcome to an Amazing Digital Circus theory video. Now, if you are new to the world of the Amazing Digital Circus, I recommend that you start watching this video right now and go to GLITCH Productions and watch it. It's 25 minutes, it's made by the creators of Murder Drones, and it is a fantastic, phenomenal ride that you're going to enjoy. The cast of the Amazing Digital Circus includes Ragatha the doll, Jax the bunny, POMNI the jester, Kinger the chess piece, Caine the comedy mouth with eyeballs, and Zooble, the, I don't know what would you call this, the thing that everyone had as a childhood but nobody knew what to call it. The premise of the show is actually kind of simple, that being that it appears that POMNI seems to be trapped. As she enters VR, she says that she put on some kind of device and she can't get it off. This seems to be referring to a virtual reality headset.
What's going on? I put on some weird headset and now I'm here. Who are you people? Why can't I take it off? Where am I?
We see the same virtual reality headset appear when POMNI is running through trying to find the escape, the exit. Right here beside the Stanley Parable looking desk and computer.
My! It appears a new human has entered this realm!
So for good understanding what's going on here, I'd like to get in my first theory that I call the Kinger is sus theory.
Let's just try to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay.
My impenetrable fortress!
Now Kinger, having been there the longest, seems to be the most crazy. But I'm not so sure about that. Going on that VR headset I was saying about earlier, and the fact that Caine himself seems to be a member of the virtual reality, able to at least change things inside of the program, I'm not 100% sure that Caine is the mastermind behind the entire operation. I think that whoever's responsible for making the AI?
Nobody can remember their name once they enter the digital circus. One of the few things I don't have control over are your minds.
Is also in the show. And I believe that's Kinger. And the reason I believe it's Kinger is due to this.
You want to come with us to check on Kaufmo?
No, not really. I think Kaufmo's gone insane. Last time I spoke with him, he was rambling endlessly about some exit. Kinda like you, POMNI. You might be going insane too.
Kinger, who we know for a fact is quite crazy, says that Kaufmo, the clown, this character, has gone insane. And then says, kind of like you, POMNI, even though POMNI himself is a brand new character to this place. It's kind of odd to just point out to the new character and say you're going insane. Especially as later in the video, Kaufmo turns into this.
Two most mentally stable and capable characters to be paired together.
Is it entirely possible that Kinger is a human that created the AI system, Caine, and got trapped inside of it? Is it possible he created the VR headset to kill the wearer and therefore pull their soul into the virtual creation so that his AI, Caine, can consistently terrorize, manipulate, all the different things that Caine is capable of doing through this? I mean, why has he prescribed himself the king? He's a king piece. And if you look at the hallway chase, you can see there was also people who have been here that are X'd. They became too crazy to be contained.
We saw Gloink carry one of Zooble's pieces down there, remember?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the recap.
And one of those people happened to be either the Queen version of Kinger or some kind of, I don't know, opposition, replacement, copy.
Oh, he's doing great. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen him this happy before.
Well, it's good to know he hasn't completely lost his mind.
Since every single character we've seen in this show so far is a reference, in a way, even if it's just minimalist, to something out there. For example, Ragatha seems to be a reference to Potty Playtime / Wendy's. POMNI seems to be a reference to the Grab Pack Hands and Harley Quinn. Yep. Jax seems to be a reference to the man behind the slaughter, Purple Guy, and Bonnie. Comfort seems to be a reference to the Mapbot from Security Breach. Zooble seems to be a reference to those weird characters in Deltarune and Undertale.
As a royal myself, I would like to kindly ask if... Oh, look, there's Zooble. Hi, Zooble.
Gangle seems to be a reference to Flaff World and also those theatre masks that you see. So what's Kinger a reference to? A chess piece? The King of Town?
Oh.
Most chess is about strategizing, you know, getting to the other side, wiping out the enemy.
Kinger, you mother...
This is dumb and weird.
You're still watching it!
I can't believe this guy's been here this long and is only like this. If he hasn't got some kind of plan going forward. Well, maybe the next episode will come out and I'll be proven completely wrong. But right now, I'm keeping an eye on Caine.
You didn't experience a game show in there, did you?
What are you talking about?
Especially as Kinger has the same eyeballs, specifically, as Caine. Now I'd like to go over some of the images uploaded to Glitch's TikTok channel for the Amazing Digital Circus. That you may not have seen these images. We'll speculate on what they mean and lead up to the end of the video. So image number 1. Even though POMNI said that she wore some kind of headset, this image here is one of those old kind of paint apps, you know, the cheap ones you would get, the kind of fun, entertainment, educational, learning apps. Well, that's what this looks like. It almost looks like POMNI is the mascot of a video game, or at least a character. I'm not saying the person wasn't human and didn't die and get sucked inside, but they seem to have merged with a mascot of a educational program system. But if you look, you can see quite a few interesting things in this image. You can see several eyeballs surrounding this red door. The red door looks like the exit door in the show, but without the exit logo. And the eyeballs look as if they belong to Caine. You also see a whole bunch of eggs, which could be a reference to either Easter eggs or just eggs in general. You know, it might not be Easter, it might just be an egg, you know, for searching, you know, war specific purposes. You can also see some money dangling around. It gives off a kind of Spammington feel. There's a picture here of a dynamite stick, a kind of Mickey Mouse looking hand, and we see some bugs that have been painted over, like a ladybug up here that looks as if it's some kind of car with a fiery stripes put on top of it instead of the normal buttons. But it's definitely pulling her in, so this goes along with the theory that it's possible that the human, who is POMNI, has died and has merged with this mascot and has entered the world of the incredible digital circus.
Oh, you're right! How are we gonna get out of here?
A secondary picture has POMNI leaning out of the exit door and heading towards a black door with balloons. And if you look in the background, you can see some images and what appears to be a kind of glitch. This one shows POMNI surrounded by a whole bunch of Caine heads. They're kind of like when you get hit in the head and you got the stars around your head, except it's all Caine. This picture shows you Jax, which looks like a cube behind his hand. It looks weird. Walking with POMNI and Caine across a red tile. And Caine looks as if he's preoccupied by something. Here we have the background, but it's got those old Windows 95, Windows Vista kind of crash scenes, error scenes. It says change the date, system restart will occur. Those messages showing that this is indeed some kind of simulation.
Wait, POMNI's not even here? Wasn't this whole thing for her?
Be quiet. I can't hear the escalator.
And here we have a picture of POMNI, Ragatha, Jax and Jangle with Bubble with very human teeth floating out in the middle of space. Now I'm not sure what all these pictures mean, but I definitely believe some of it shows the world is a simulation. Caine is an artificial intelligence created by someone. My theory is that the person that created the artificial intelligence is Kinger. And Kinger wanted to get the Kaufmo the clown out of the way, which is how he knew. But what do you guys think? Do you think that the VR headset that POMNI wore was something that pulled her in? Do you think POMNI is a mascot from that game that I showed you? Do you think the human soul connected with the game mascot to put her in this simulated reality? Do you think they're all humans, or do you think only some are? Do you think the X's mean that the people have died? or that they're just gone crazy like we see here in this scene. Let me know what you think is going on, because I'd be very, very happy to hear your input in the comments below. And I'll do another theory on the next episode as soon as it releases. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow for more.
And into the cellar you go!